Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday, happy new day, new blessings, new opportunity. Always grateful for another day. It's gonna rain again today. All the most of the week it will be raining, so I love when it rains hard because my shoulder feels better. It's already cracked up again. I had a wonderful weekend. I was rested, well rested, caught up to accounting that I had to do, my stuff. See, I do accounting for other people, but my stuff was due. So I finally took care of my deadlines and my things. But I'm fully rested. I'm grateful for opening my eyes on a new day. I hope everyone is doing well. I have a few minutes here. My princess off to school. The bus came on time. Goes in the street. I'm gonna sit here. I have this coffee. I washed my hair. I didn't go to the salon, but I washed it. I couldn't wait. And I didn't want to go this week, and I was tired and I wanted to rest and lazy around. But good morning. I still go live a few minutes. Maybe people will meet other people, new people. A lot of people have been leaving, but it's okay. I'm cool with that. YouTube is not my life. I finally took care of my paperwork that I had to do, my deadline. So I got two more events coming. I can focus on finishing up my platform for my business. I have clothing also. Um, Summer is the very busiest months, but I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm grateful. It's morning time, cafe time. My hair is just drying on its own. Had to wash it. I didn't have time to go to the. Not that I didn't have time. I didn't want to go. I was on a lazy weekend. Well rested. My skin is looking fierce. I'm doing the oatmeal mask scrub, and the clay also. You do the clay once a month so it cleans out your skin, your pores, the dirt that the air has. The air has a lot of waste dirt. Um, so it sticks on your skin. I've been using lavender lotion. It cools and soothes. It's a calming. For the babies, it's good, lavender. So I hope everyone is doing well today. I wish everyone the best. It's morning cafe time. Let me just put my phone down. I'm up. I'm blessed for another day. Well, like I was saying, I'm trying to finish up my platform, my site. I have an eBay page coming up for sales. I have to check out Amazon, and I'm doing my Shopify. It's a lot of fees, a lot of paperwork, but I am blessed. I'd rather pay the fees and stuff, and they do a lot of promoting. I have to work on my video, which will be done the end of this month. I have a event that I'm gonna participate in, and usually I celebrate my birthday that weekend. I'm a firecracker day baby, July 4th. So um, up and blessed. I have a few minutes to spare. Good morning, everyone. The morning cafe time with Angel. You might catch it. A few of you might catch it on replay. The few that do, come check me out. I am truly blessed to have you support me. Okay, I am truly grateful for the people. A lot of newcomers that come to support me, and it means a lot. I had a good comment today, very touching. So I am also a supportive person. So anybody has any questions, you can email me. Only a few people have my personal phone. I'm glad I kept it like that. That 6 cents says a lot, you know. I have a business phone and I have my personal phone, and I'm glad I've kept it the way it's been. People, hi, First Lady. How are you, love? My chat says nobody's here. My chat, how are you, love? Good morning, sweetie. Well, I have on. Let me see. I have on. How you call it? That waist cincher. You know those body girdles to lose weight. The waist cinchers that be tight with the brooches. I heard a little subliminal the other day. That I go live. I didn't wanna. It wasn't intentional for me to. I always go live and I show myself. I don't have insecurities. Even when people made fun of me, I don't have insecurities. I accepted me. So I have my waist cincher belt. Um, I'm trying to lose weight. I gain a lot of weight. I used to work out before. I don't have time, and my arm doesn't let me do a lot of stuff. If people on my Instagram, you will see the difference. Stronger abs, and I gained a lot of weight after my accident. I stopped smoking, but it's not intentional. I have my waist cincher belt, and I also, this is the idea that I bought this belt with a little braid belt, because this will tell you when you're losing weight. These belts here with the braid. That's the whole idea Saturday. I got this belt while we was live, and I said it. These type of belts will tell you when you lose weight. Thank you, love. But somebody made a subliminal sad when you hear women. That's why I posted that P. Diddy. That hi BD Books, how are you, love? That's why I posted the P. Diddy dancing. I do that. You know, when we from New York, we don't care. We still show up. But I gained a lot of weight after my accident, and I had stopped smoking cigarettes. So good morning, Dre Day. Shalom. So that's why I'm wearing the waist cinch. My birthday's coming up, so I want to look nice. I got to fit into my dress. So the whole idea of the braided belt, if anybody works out, the braided belt, it's a good way of measuring your body, your waist, because you don't have to make holes. It will be marking itself. So I started, see, with the belt. So the markings. Um, Good morning, welcome. Um, got a few minutes. The school bus came early. I hope everyone is blessed. Happy Father's Day. Gentlemen, happy Father's Day. Many blessings to you, or to the role models, to the uncles, to the dads, to the grandpas, to the teachers, to the coaches, to the people that take up the job and the responsibility of being a positive role model for children. It could be either teacher, besides the parents. It could be an activity, a sport, for those people that motivate a child. We don't have activities anymore. You see all these people with the mainstream media. I don't believe not even the news. I know when it's gonna rain or snow because of the pain in my shoulder. But the activities here in New York State is so corrupted. There's no after schools for the kids unless you pay money. Only certain people get those opportunities. People that the government want to keep under control. Um, when I was growing up, we had a lot of activities. My dad was a community leader, so we had opportunities. Today, it's barely. Corruption is so deep here. I'm trying to understand and any justice was done for this kid. No, only 5 people got convicted. But there was no justice. To me, that's not justice. It can't bring back a life or save another life. A few people got convicted, but what about the other children that are being massacred here in our communities? Our communities where our people and our children are suffering and dying, our peoples. The corruption is deep. And for you to go to an after school center or sports center, you have to pay a lot of money. We don't have these opportunities anymore for this generation or the next. Politicians make sure that here in New York now they with the show again of building the trains. They forgot about the public housing. People don't want to realize that you only have each other. It is designed for us to hate each other and demise each other. The system. The system has designed for us to fight with one another, to harm one another instead of build one another and build our communities and demand opportunities for the next generation and safety for everyone in our communities, which is not being held. They're gonna get away with it, sis. The other ones, there's nothing in that community. You know that, right? There's more to the story. Um, I don't understand. They made up Fresh Air Fund, but that Fresh Air Fund has been there for a long time. It was called Peter Pascal. Peter Pascal was the one that brought out, he was Italian. He's the one that brought out the Fresh Air Fund back in the 60s, or yeah, back in the 60s. He had polio. He was Italian. Remember, New York State was predominantly Italian run. We have to get involved in our community boards, community advisory board, our hospital boards, and good morning, love. Demand from these leaders that are not representing us what is for the community. No centers are done in the community. We don't have extra policing out in the community. Right now, the trial for Eric Garner is different. Now we have different autopsies, but we know what we saw. And the gentleman who filmed the tragedy of Eric Garner is in jail. We have to get involved with our communities, do activities, and be alert. You know, we can't trust nobody. Have to be alert who your children are playing games with here online. There's a lot of evil going on social media and the games, and you have to check out what websites your children are visiting, who they teaming up with online. Kids can be lured. Good morning, love. Good morning. How you feeling? I'm good, and you? A young mother with 4 children, 23 years old. And kids are always clean. Her children are always proper dressed and clean. It's a blessing to see a young mother always with her children. I never seen this young lady without her children, only when they in school. So blessings to her. I admire that. Trying to look for a subscriber, and I'm sub to his channel. He does he works out. He was supposed to give me some tips for my knee after I had my knee procedure. So having coffee. I wonder where's my foot, soldier. Foot, look, I had to get a coffee in the store, foot. So I got my waist cincher. And do you know, and people don't want to believe that, First Lady. People believe everything the mainstream media tells them. Remember, WIC was invented by Black Panthers. They was the ones that took care of their community, of their people, their children. That's one thing. And didn't they take that from them too? And now it's their government takes the foundations, they profit from our ideas, our charities, one way or the other, they get a hold of it. Um, but people don't want to believe that. People are just stuck in waiting for a savior. None of these politicians are going to save you. Since 1940, it's corporate owned. All these people, Congress and the Senate, the president doesn't make decisions. It's Congress and the Senate, and they work for corporations, for Wall Street. Our communities are empty. But you have to give credit where credit is due. This young lady is 23 years old and always with her children, always clean. You have to always respect that, what we see. Build our people, not degrade our people. Opportunity, endless possibilities. Stop the envy and the hate of other people's stuff. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I believe you. You know how they did Eric Garner. Now all of a sudden, 3 autopsies, please. We know what we saw. But the system is designed to control. And if you see, in New York State, there's nothing out here. People really think there's nothing out here. Um, if you want to go to school, you have to pay a lot of money. Remember, before we could have gotten scholarships because of our grades, it's rarely the child that gets a full scholarship to go to a good school. We know that. And usually is a political move that they do that. So you can go and believe on this political stuff. But our communities, we don't even have safety. We don't even have policing. Out here where I live at, the sanitation parks department of parks is right by me. And all you see is the Hispanics and the blacks cleaning up the park and the streets around here. This is where they send them. You don't see no one else. Everything is religion. Certain religions don't allow you to work. I love these classes. These Ashley Grace. But I've been using the oatmeal. Here I go with the candy again. I've been using the oatmeal. Absolutely. But you see, but we from a different generation. Um, my parents, my dad, my mother retired from the same job that I worked almost 29 years since I was 18 years old. And I graduated from high school. I can say it now. I work for the New York City public system, public hospitals, almost 29 years. Now I'm doing something else private. See if God gives me health. A couple of more years, I could retire. I'm gonna be 47. See if I can retire 9 more years. My pension is paid there too. The city pensions, state pensions. I do the little gigs on the side, even if I pay more in licensing and stuff, but it pays a bill. Um, Our generation is different. Our parents, it was different back then. There was more opportunities. Everything now is political and designed for us to depend on the system. Remember the good, we had to go to school and work hard for opportunities. You know that. Even healthcare is expensive. They made it that way. My job became political after a while. Um, we had people that volunteer. I can talk about it now because I'm not there anymore. We had people that volunteered almost a year to get a position at the hospital, a government job, and they used to surpass them for somebody's nephew. Everything is political or nepotism, and they will surpass the person that worked hard to get that. It's different. Everything is different now. Everybody loves New York. It's so corrupted, but it's different now. My mother's a retired nurse. She has the beginnings of Alzheimer's. Come have a conversation with her. She can be fully capacitated, and then she'll forget. But when did that happen? You got to be repetitive and patient. My friend is dealing with it with her dad. She had to put him in a nursing home. It became unbearable. Working for her and then caring, it's hard. He was disappearing. Alzheimer's and dementia is a difficult illness. People that worked all their lives in the system is different now. Absolutely. Yeah, it's different now, man. Our generation is different. But I put in 29 years since I graduated from high school. You know that I had applied to be an airline stewardess. I was accepted to go study in Florida for airline school. There used to be an airline called Eastern Airlines that then um, went bankrupt. But I was accepted. I was thinking of, I always loved to fly and travel. I'm going to get into my traveling again. But that was my dream, and to be in the Air Force, to become a pilot. That was my dream at 18. But I was given this opportunity. I had volunteered a few hours a week. And Senator Olga Mendez, may she rest in peace, once she saw the kids from the neighborhood finishing school and focused, after I graduated from high school and I had volunteered a couple hours, I was given this opportunity, a job that not everybody has that opportunity. They pay for my studies and everything. I was there almost 29 years. I was New York City, employees retirement pension, when it's my time to retire in a few more years. Staying there wasn't gonna pay me more money. That's why now I went different. It's flexible hours, private sector, and I'm trying to build a couple of more years an extra pension like that. The cost of living is high. We have to set for our future. My dream someday is to be living by the beach. Can't do the cold anymore. Have to have dreams. And the system doesn't want us to fulfill our dreams. You know that. It is designed for us to hate each other and tear each other up. And then the most ones that, yeah, is who you know, not what you know. You know, I trained so many people and they became my bosses. You know that, right? That's how it is. But we are blessed for another day. We woke up another day. Wonder where's my foot soldier? Let me get her coffee. My footy, my footy. She probably taking the kids to school, foot soldier. Yeah. But our communities, we have to stay involved, watch our children, watch out for the people, this the elderly safety. Next week, and I gotta work they have a festival Saturday. This one of the senators, he does the festival, the pride festivals, and the parade is Sunday. Absolutely. Civil service, son. That's what people don't understand. That's security for your job. You know that, right? When you're civil, half of these people don't understand. It's not given. And in order for us to keep it, we have to become civil service because somebody with a license will come and take your job. Absolutely, 100% First Lady. Somebody will come take your job. That's how the game is. And to land one of those jobs, it's a blessing. You know, to land a job like that it's a straight blessing. That's why every day when I wake up, even if I have shoulder pain, every day I wake up, I'm blessed that I'm given another day, another opportunity. But you know, we're considered middle class, right? We consider middle class. Now the way it's designed is rich or poor. Oh, MTA, my friend works for MTA. I have a friend that works for MTA. Very good opportunity and good benefits to MTA, absolutely. You know, it was hard for me. I couldn't even get in, even being a civil service city employee. Um, I went for a couple of interviews for the border. It is difficult. It's political. Now, hi Mary, good morning, love. Now the governor they and Chuck Schumer, they with the show of the MTA and the Metro North. They haven't repaired those railroads in decades. It's just about the funds they put in their pocket, that pay for play. That pay for play is what they put in their pocket. Because it's always the same story. Every other 2 years, it's the same story. We're gonna raise the fare and we're gonna do repairs. Yeah, right. And no police on the train when people are being attacked. But yet you jump the turnstile and there's cops. How are you, Mary? How are you? I have a few minutes left before I go on my day. Just here having a little coffee that I bought outside. The school bus came on time for my princess. I just washed my hair. I didn't go to the salon. I had a lazy weekend. I stood in the morning home resting, very well rested. Um, but it's gonna rain. My shoulder's killing me. I'm hoping it rains. I'm hoping it rains hard. Anyway, I have I finally caught up to some of my work yesterday. I did my accounting for myself. Um, so I can finish working on my Shopify. I can do my video maybe later and add it for my account. I have a lot of nice stuff. So we're gonna do this little scratch off here. I have a few minutes left. Peace and blessings to everyone. Blessed are those that see the biggest treasures when no one else sees them. Some people will not understand your journey because it's not their own. They focus on what's not good about your journey. If we focus less on other people's, we will be able to be successful and stop blocking our possibilities and our blessings. That's the problem. People are too busy looking at somebody else's stuff instead of their own. People don't want to do what they have to do to get the blessings. Thinking by envying and being mean and trying to harm another person to be successful. That's not how it is. Success comes with a lot of pain and struggle. Hating and criticizing makes you see the type of person that we are. When we're busy criticizing another person, good morning, beautiful, ¿cómo está? When we're busy criticizing another person, like when I hear women criticizing another woman, I caught somebody throwing me a subliminal the other day because I was wearing my waist cincher and my boobs looked large, but that's the waist cincher. So, pero just a minute, guys, estoy en live. Estoy en live. Yo tengo un canal de YouTube, mira.
Así andaba yo el sábado.
No, mija, hay que hacer.
No, mira, pero mira ahora mismo.
Hay que hacer.
No, pero esta camiseta que la compré ahí en el auto, tan linda, ¿verdad?
Estas son originales. Esta cosa y agárrala.
Yo compré 10.
Agárrala cuando está ahí. Que de eso
10.
no viene todos los días.
Pero tú no viste el ticket, son $2.99.
Sí.
¿Cómo te la doy? ¿A 10?
12.
No, me lo dio a 10 porque lo compré 10.
Sí, por eso. No, él es buena gente, yo brego como Luis. Absolutely.
Yo la tenía el sábado puesta.
Todo, yo de ahí, mira las gorras. She's complimenting my shirt. My shirt. So, those who don't see your soul are the ones who still searching for their own. That is my thumbnail. When we're too busy criticizing another person and showing our jealousy and hate for another person, it demonstrates the type of individuals we are. We will never be successful in hating other people. The only way to be successful is focusing on your own journey. You can look at somebody else's journey and pick up the jewels, the motivation. I have a candy in my mouth, finally. I know I love my peppermint. Um, so pick up the blessings and the jewels. Hey, Dre, you still here? And when we turn off this camera, real life sinks in. Um, Real life sinks in, and real life is not easy. We have our challenges and our struggle. What I see is a lot of pain, of elderly and people struggling. When I go to other communities, if you can bless some, I'm very soft-hearted for the elderly. In my former job, I used to bring my job home. I I loved a lot of elderly people used to bring me bread and gifts and flowers. I tend to have a weakness for elderly people because I see such gentleness and such strong warriors that have struggled and worked hard all their life to be abandoned at the end once they retire. Insurance, healthcare is a big business, is a Ponzi, and the majority of the elderly that I have retired, Medicare only pays 80% of their care. The other 20% comes out of pocket. I have had elderly people tell me they eat cat food and dog food or didn't eat at all just to save their money to pay the copayment for their medicines. It tears my heart that we're focused on nonsense, and in real life our people are struggling and dying. People that open the paths for us, these people, this other generation, struggle, pain to open up and lead the way for us. And what is designed to destroy us, we are accepting the destruction because we are destroying each other. So you have to be blessed when you see something in someone else. If you see somebody else doing their thing, pick up the jewels. Learn from them. Don't criticize people because you feel envious and jealousy. When I see the people here, the things they are jealous about, wow, it demonstrates you never had nothing. If you're from New York City, we seen that all. We seen the high roads. But these people that worked hard all day, they open up that path for us. Those people that are out there that retire and that are out there struggling just to even pay their medicine. The people that open up the paths for us. They open up the path for my generation. I had opportunities. I had to work hard to keep here. If you're on here criticizing other people, you're criticizing someone else's blessings. So I have, see this arm? I can't broken. I suffer a lot of pain. You see me complain of pain of that arm. And I have fibromyalgia. But it doesn't stop me from getting up and grinding. Um, I want to be like that person who opened up the pathways for me. I want to have them jewels, them OGs had, that opened up the ways for me and gave me the opportunities. I want to be able to shine like they shine, even though a lot of them worked hard and still working, some of them just to eat and make ends meet. Absolutely. Those are priceless treasures. I want to be like that person. I want to shine like that person that opened up the path for me. See, every time that, all right, love, have a beautiful day. Every time we see people trying to do constructive things, someone else try to come break it down. The system is designed for us to tear each other up. And this is what I see on YouTube. All I see, oh, this one got this. Oh, this one got that. Oh, this one got this. Oh, this one got that. What do I get out of hating somebody else that's doing the right thing and sitting dry begging? I'm going to scratch off these tickets. I'm here, family. Blessed are those that see the jewels and the treasures of somebody else's path. We have endless possibilities if we focus on what we're supposed to focus. Oh, we have a crown. Yeah. So I'm trying to catch up to lose a little weight. Um, my biggest flaw, I'm a coffee person. I can't give up the coffee. At the end of the lesson, it becomes a blessing. Everyone has a story. So every lesson is a blessing. You have to be able to see beautiful in different situations. One thing we can't get back is the loss of life. Once we lose our loved ones or a youngling demises, those are priceless treasures that we cannot get back, the loss of life. So you have to open up the paths for yourself and for your peoples. See, when I hear someone else criticizing me, it, 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 it doesn't faze me. When people criticize other people they don't even know, we become somebody else's topic. Have a wonderful day, First Lady. Love you, mamas. We have to be. I wanna right now. I have a lot of interest in Alzheimer's, dementia. My mother is in the beginning stage. My friend is truly um breaking down with her dad. She had to place her dad in a facility and get back to work. She almost lost her job, caring for her dad. Those are things that I'm interested in. The Alzheimer's. Hi, Miss Tweety. How are you, love? And talking about Alzheimer's and things like that. You see, I only go into certain chats. I don't go into everybody. I only go into certain places. I be busy. You know, the summer months are the most busiest for me because I'm doing events and trying to get a dollar. Right now, next weekend, I have two events and somebody can't make it to work. So far, I got me, myself, and I. People don't want to make extra money. People is only when it's convenient to them. I don't need that. Next year, what I'm going to do is do online applications and interviews. I need serious people. But I want to research more on Alzheimer's and dementia because my mother's going through it. It's rough. It's not a easy. How are you, Miss Tweety? And you know, Dre, I've worked in healthcare most of my life. I did 29 years in the city government hospitals. Since I was 18, I was working in the same job. I just left it a few months. Started private sector, flexible schedule. Because my pension is paid, but I don't have the retirement age yet. I'm gonna be 47. God willing. I don't make plans anymore because Almost 5 years ago, I got hit by a car. I had a different plan, but God had a different plan for me. Something else was written for me. So I have to do um, in His will. If I can make it a few more years, I'll be able to retire with another pension. The cost of living is high. I do the events on the summer months. Even if I don't work, I still have to pay, do my taxes quarterly and pay for my licenses. Um, and when you pay fees to have extra people to work with you and people don't want to commit and they back out. Last Saturday, there was a lot of money out there. I was out there at 4:30. One person came late, the other one didn't show up. Now, this weekend, I have another gig. I still have to go. Um, but it's about responsibility. If you can find something that you're good at, your gift and talents, and make it as a side business and work for you, you make it work for you. The makeup stuff is on the side. Hi, finest. The makeup thing and the eyelash thing is on the side. I'll be putting up my eBay account and my Shopify. Now I have time because I finished doing my accounting for myself yesterday. I do everybody else's books except mine's. Mine's will do. But I finally got them out the way yesterday and I rested this weekend. Um, so I'm gonna put up my stuff in eBay and my Shopify is for my eyelash and my lip glosses. My eyeshadows will be coming out the end of September for October. They pass. 1 minute, let my ear thing on. 1 minute, because I'm hard of hearing. In the right ear, I don't even have a hearing aid. I'm using the Bluetooth at a high volume. I have to put up my Bluetooth. She hung up on me. How are you, lovely? How are you, sis? Love you. This is why I got rid of my biggest Facebook page. I had a group there too, political group, back a couple of years ago. And I have a small page now, only like 50 people, family members, and a few people I do business. And I'm getting rid of that. The minute you open social media, Instagram or Facebook, telemarketers start calling us. Okay, telemarketers have access to our information. Net neutrality was signed away in 2015. This is why we have to focus on stop blaming. The president doesn't make decisions. It's the corporations and the Congress and Senate that represent them. They're not representing humanity. We have to focus on ourselves. So the minute you open social media account, they start calling. The person hung up. Remember, like a month ago, I said about a scam, 2 phones. I had sent my other phone. I had sent this phone to the shop to be fixed. So to Apple, to the factory. It wouldn't turn on my iPhone 10. And I got a phone call. Somebody purchased 2 phones. But it was resolved. But still, our information, people start calling you the minute we open Facebook or Instagram. You have to pay attention. So, my lovely one, my sister, how are you, love? How are you, sis? I have 13 new styles of lashes coming up. Yeah, I was on a phone call. That's why it was buffering. How are you, lovely? How are you, sis? I have 13 new styles coming, lovely. In 3 weeks, 13 new styles. The Supernova collection, which is part 2 of the lashes. These are, excuse me, these are affordable. I still have a lot of eyelashes left. The only one I don't have left is number 6. Number 6, hey, it's me. I'm Angel X. I'm Angel X. That's my my makeup name. It's me, Dre. Okay, 1 minute. So Um, the other eyelashes I have plenty in stock except number 6. Those were mostly the samples I gave out. I was giving out samples here in New York like crazy. Um, so I have plenty in stock. Hi, my Muffy, my beautiful Muffy. Plenty of eyelashes in stock. That stock, the box is expensive. That's what you have to do. You have to risk yourself to get what you want. Now the new stock is coming out, part 2, which is 13 new styles. It passed inspection. This is what I'm trying to tell these trolls. A few trolls been leaving bad comments on people who are promoting my eyelashes. First of all, I am a New York State business owner. Okay, let's repeat that. I am a New York State. Uh, I am a New York State. Okay, I am a New York legal business owner. Okay, um, so when you're bringing out any type of makeup product or anything, let me say it looking at me. When you bring out any type of product that has to do with human beings, you have to pass an inspection. Especially if you are legal business. Anybody can sell anything. But are you licensed to sell? Are you putting your stuff through inspection? Okay, you have to get acceptance and inspection, especially when it comes to the body and especially the eyes. That's where you have to pay money and to keep your trademark. See, people can talk everything, the blah, 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 but you have to pass inspection. If you pass inspection, see, in order for me to keep that license, I try to do this little business to have an income all year round and something that I like. That made me feel better. The hair products will come in the future, hair extensions. But you have to pass inspection. The lip gloss is made out of coconut oil, argan, and vitamin E natural products. See, when you're going to deal with people's face, their body has to pass inspection. So that's for the little trolls that want to talk. Yeah, 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 yeah. I can back up what I say. That's the difference. When you're messing with an OG, you gotta back up what you say. Anyway, my beautiful family, I have to go. I have to go grind. I have to get the rice and beans. It's me, I'm Angel X. That's my eyelash collection. I have to go make the rice and beans for my family. I'm hoping it rains hard for my shoulder to feel better. We need to discuss more about illnesses in real life, like Alzheimer's. I'm interested in discussions of Alzheimer's and dementia, even though we have a lot of mental illness going around on social media. But I'm more interested in Alzheimer's and dementia. We can be capacitated. Love you too. We can be capacitated 23 hours of the day, and 1 hour out of the day we are incapacitated. Us. Um. So I want to do more research on dementia and Alzheimer's because it's touched my life. It's touched my family. I've seen it with my patients. Like I say, the elderly touched my heart. It was one of the biggest parts of my job. Um, I took up those units. Those were my units. Um, as the manager on a lot of units, clinics, and a lot of the mental illness clinics. I was the representative for them. Especially, I did 29 years in my community. My community of East Harlem, where I'm from. My dad was from West Harlem. And it was everything to me, my job. So it's affecting my mom. My mom is of age. My mother's a retired nurse. She runs around New York City like a 16-year-old, but it's touching her. She has the beginning stages, and it's touched my best friend's father, which she had to make a tough decision and place her father in a facility. That's not a good decision to have in your hands. So we have to talk more about these things that affect real life, not the nonsense that this one has this one has that. Oh, look at her. She's showing her I wasn't showing I was showing that I have a waist trainer on. I have a waist trainer on, and I had a puffed up bra with pads, so the breasts looked enhanced. I have a waist trainer. My birthday's coming up. I gained a lot of weight, and I want to look good. I don't know which dress I'm going to wear. I turn up every year to the utmost. I go eat lobster, VIP. That's my thing. I go dancing. But the best part is when I sit down and I just yummy, yummy, yummy on lobster. That's my favorite. That I can sit down, and that's always been a thing with me. The lobster. Oh, I love lobster. And paella. If you ever tried paella, I'm a firecracker baby. I'm a firecracker baby. So I celebrate the last day of the month. I'm a firecracker baby. So, when we are criticizing others, we should be looking for more information. That's the information I want, because it's touched my life and people that I know. I've seen it working in healthcare most of my life, but now it's affecting me. You have to get involved with different things. We have to, when we get off this camera, you have to look around. You see, this is a quiet, good neighborhood, but other neighborhoods, our people are dying and suffering. There's nothing out there for our people. Okay? We, as humanity, need to stick together and stop allowing the system to tear us apart and tear each other apart. It is designed for us to hate each other. So, what do you do when you turn off this camera? Are you talking about Angel has a waist trainer on and her breasts were perked right in front of the camera? You can't make this up. I am not a saint. Oh, you a Cancer? All right, we have a lot of Cancers up in here. I was born a month ahead. I'm supposed to be a Leo. You know that. I was born at 8 months. Gestation of 8 months. My mother gave birth to me. So I'm a Cancer. But I love my lobster. Oh my God. It's 69 in the building. Family 69 in the building. Cancer all day. Oh my God. That's right. You see, this is what we have entwined with each other. You find good people here. I found a lot of awesome people here. Hi, 23 Jackson. Good morning, love. I found a lot of good people here. So you see, now we have more things to discuss. So these are the topics we have to sit together and talk about. But what are we doing when we get off the camera? Are we talking about the next person? Or are we doing... Me too. You know, I was supposed to be born in August. I was born in July. I was born at 8 months. And you know what? I was 3 pounds. I was 3 pounds when I was born. Wow. Good morning, 23 Jackson. Wow. I was 3 pounds. See, we have a lot in common, but we have topics we need to discuss. So when we get off this camera, what do we do out here? What are we enhancing to our communities? Small things out of life than criticizing other people. Yeah, I throw my things into. I throw my things into. You know why? Because what I don't understand is how can people disrespect each other? This is why I say a lot of these things are convenient and they fake. People that dog each other and then they together like nothing. It's things. I'm a very forgiving person, but there's things I don't play with. I set limits. Um, you have to set limits and have people respect you. You know why? Social media is some people's lives. When I turn off this camera, regardless of how I feel, I still have to get up and do what I have to do. What are things that we are interested in? My interest is learning more about illnesses, dementia. It comes with a lot. Even if I worked in healthcare and still work in healthcare, ¿cómo está, mijo? It's still not my profession. I'm not clinical. I'm administrative, MPH administrative, public health. But I want to learn more. You know why? Because it's affecting my life. It's affecting her life because she can't do the things she used to do. So we need to combine ourselves in constructive things that we're interested in. We're interested in healthy foods. We're interested in different things. So that enhances me. When I meet good people as you, it enhances me because it's a blessing to know that you come here to share the morning with me. I made it this morning. My foot soldier, she's probably busy taking her grandkids to school. I hope everything is well. The train is passing. The parking lot is right by the train. So, I have to go, guys, family. Absolutely. We have things in common. We are cancers. Our families are cancer. So, we have a connection. You understand? We already have a connection because we think the same and the same mentality. See? Some mentalities are different. There's always a crowd of chaotic mentalities and things, but there's also awesome, great people with different mentalities, okay? Building mentalities, conversing mentalities, great mentalities, good mentalities, soulful mentalities, heartful mentalities. Good people. We are good people. So blessings to you. I had a sub leave me a comment today on a video I posted. I'm so sorry for your loss, Muffy. I'm so sorry for your loss. My mother was my mother's a retired registered nurse. I'm so sorry for your loss. My dad died too at a young age too of cancer. But you see, we always, you see, it's emotional. Yesterday I cried on my live. because I miss my dad. My dad was a great part of my life. My dad was a good role model. My dad was a community leader. My dad was into politics, but he was a great community leader. And a big part of my life, my dad taught us how to play sports. My dad took us, he didn't trust nobody. He was a great dad, a great person, and a great grandfather. So it's hard. I understand and I empathize with you because I was that. My siblings died. I was the only surviving child. So you become close to your family. We are very emotional. We are very emotional, but we are strong people. See, I'm sorry for your loss, and I truly empathize with you. I identify. You see, we identify with something the same. Different mentalities. There's a purpose. We all have a purpose to fulfill. We have a purpose. So now we know there's more of us that's required of us. Hi, good morning, Yeti Mountain Trading. Good morning, Connect. But we have great mentalities. We have great souls. So now we can connect with each other and build. Now we have good topics. So maybe one of you have a platform with panels that we can chill and talk about what we're interested in. Great mentalities. Think the same and have the same purpose in life. Welcome, dear. Connect with everybody. Thank you for coming by, love. I'm gonna check you out when I get out the live to see if we connected. I have a lady. I put a video. You know that I post a lot of Jay Shetty. I love Jay Shetty in the morning, and Trent Shelton and Darman, and I watch them. I get up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. But I posted a video about time that we waste with our loved ones. You know, when we waste our time and we're not making good memories and taking advantage of good times and making good memories, you know, I've been there at the end of life. Oh, let me get out of her way. I've been there at the end. I've seen my life pass. So, one of the subscribers left me a comment, and she's dealing, when she saw my video, she's dealing with illness with her daughter, so we're going to keep prayers up for her. See, you connect with people, good people with good souls. Everybody has their own challenges. Everybody's facing their own. Wow, if people will understand that off camera, we still have to deal with life and a lot of challenges, non-stop challenges. Getting up and facing them is not an easy thing to do. But when people are hurting out here and they're afraid to even share their emotions because we have some mean people here, it's sad because we should be taking social media and building each other. I gotta go, guys. I'm already almost late. I gotta get on that road. But we need to take our platform. So anybody has the panel thing that we can get up there and just share amongst each other our interests. Right now we had a great conversation. We have a lot of things in common. So that's what it's all about. Building and uniting. See that fist? This is unity, the fist of unity, strength, love, and togetherness. Why are we not building and enhancing each other? You know, something somebody else can go through and teach me how to do something. I have to go, family. I love you all. I love you all. I have to go in here. I have to get the hoopty. I love you all. Blessings to all. I hope we can get together and converse like this on this topic. Anybody has information on Alzheimer's,